Hi, and welcome to KNBU-TV. I'm your host, Danny Harris. First up, we have Mary Loveland, who brings us the story of Coach Weaver, who is retiring after 25 years of service.
The stands were especially full on senior night for the men's basketball team last Thursday. Alumni, students, and faculty came to support Rick Weaver as he coached his last home game in Collins Center.
Real quick, again, I appreciate all you folks coming out here tonight. Seeing all you guys over here, all the alumni, it's great.
Weaver has contributed the most wins in Baker history with 358 victories, but those games aren't the most important memories that he will keep. For him, growing with his players is the most valuable.
There's a lot of good games and, heartbreaking games and thrilling wins, but over the long run, I think the memories and the relationships you have are usually the strongest.
With many games under his belt and countless hours spent on the court, Weaver is ready for a different pace of life.
There's a big hole, I'm sure I'll miss, especially when practice starts, but, I've had about 1,000 games coaching over the years, and it's a big part of my life, but at the same time, it's time for a change.
Despite handing over his position as head coach, Weaver still plans on teaching and fundraising on Baker's campus.
I kind of look forward to, step back from the coaching and following the team, but I'll still be around one way or the other for a while.
Two final things. I'll say, number one, there's not a better town to grow up in Baldwin City, Kansas.
For a lot of the fans and players, it may take some getting used to see Weaver in the stands and not on the basketball court next year.
As many games we'd like and whatever, but I wouldn't trade the students at Baker or the guys I've had to coach at Baker for anybody more.
This has been Mary Loveland, KNBU-TV.
Thanks, Mary. Up next, Calvin Pearce caught up with a guest speaker for Black History Month.
Students gathered in Osborne Chapel March 2nd at 12:30 to listen to a guest speaker. Retired Baker professor Jesse Milan gave a speech to wrap up Black History Month. In 1969, Professor Milan introduced Magano to Baker University. It was a way for African Americans to break out of their shells.
In 1969, when I came to Baker University, the African American students were not involved in anything but sports, basketball and football, and maybe soccer. But sports were the only thing African American students were involved in. And so I met with the students and formed an organization to emphasize becoming an integral part of every facet of student activity and student organization on campus. Infiltrate. Become active, not just a member.
He explained the meaning of Magano and what it stands for.
Emphasize diversity. So, Noroji gave us the name Mungano Wafa Sisi. Brothers and sisters in unity is the meaning. And that's how we continue today to operate and to advocate brothers and sisters in unity. And Baker has a very tremendous progressive program of involving students, getting to know each other, makes for a better college life.
Professor Milan proposed a question of anthropology and how it will affect students.
We want to be sure that Baker University will continue its leadership role in emphasizing diversity as a part of student affiliation on this campus. And I pose a question to them. How will anthropology impact on you, students, in your chosen career upon graduation? Will it impact you in such a way that you would be a proponent and advocate of human kinship with equal treatment of all persons and disabilities? These are the kinds of things I stress today.
I'm Calvin Pearce signing off for KNBU-TV.
Talking about a true hero from Baylor University. It's one right here.
Thanks, Calvin. Stay tuned because up next we have Question of the Week with Kelsey Epperson.
I'm looking forward to the warm weather and the sunshine in the spring.
I am most looking forward to spring break because I definitely need a break from school.
I'm real excited for the alumni spring game and beating on all the old and new alumni.
I am most looking forward to warm softball games and my 22nd birthday.
My wonderful home in Texas.